Bonjour! So today I'm going to be doing my April wrap-up. So I had a pretty lousy April meeting month, but I think I did pretty well despite being super busy and had so much schoolwork. I managed to read 3 books. The first book that I read in April was The Wrath and the Dog by Renee Ahdieh. This book was beautiful. It was amazing. I rated this 5 stars, just like every other book in this wrap-up. The main character Sherazad lives in a world where the king marries a girl every night just to kill her the next morning. One of the girls that is killed is Sherazad's best friend, so she volunteered to be the next bride so she can kill the king. This book was just beautiful. It was so amazing. I loved it so much. Renee has such a beautiful writing style. Just the way she even describes like somebody smiling is just so beautiful. Just so poetic and beautiful. I loved it so much. And I also love the characters. The main character Sherazad is so fierce and stubborn, and I loved her. She was amazing. And then Khaled, oh, the king, it was just so sweet and just kind, but he was so broken inside, but yet he still had such a kindness about him, and like, I loved him so much. And I also loved all of the side characters. They were amazing. They really brought a lot to this story. I really loved the way hate and revenge was dealt with in this book, how this book delves into the fact that the line between love and hate is very thin, and the fact that people can be moved to do really terrible things because of revenge. I also really loved how this book was a bit of a mystery. The whole book you're like, why is he killing these girls? Why is he killing these girls? Oh my god, he's such a horrible person, or why is he? And then you find out why at the end, and you're like, oh my god, everything makes sense. It's perfect. It's genius. I love it. I also met Renee, and she is amazing. She's so cool, and she's so sweet and nice, and I actually did a video about that. I'll link that down below. The next book I read was actually a novella, The Crown and the Arrow by Renee Ahdieh. So I would show the picture, but like all the novellas are the same cover, just different colors. The Crown and the Arrow was Sherazad and Khaled's first meeting, but through Khaled's point of view. I really loved this novella. It was just so cute, and I really loved reading from Khaled's point of view. The only thing is I was so short, and by the time that I really got invested in the story, the novella just ended. I was like, no, I want more! I just wanted so much more. I love Khaled so much. Next book I read was The Moth and the Flame, also by Renee Ahdieh. This is another one of the novellas, and this is definitely my favorite. I loved it so much. I can't say what it's about because it spoils some things in The Wrath and the Dawn. I'll give a vague description. So basically, 2 of the side characters in The Wrath and the Dawn like fell in love, and their romance is kind of glossed over a little bit in The Wrath and the Dawn. And this novella is all about their romance, how they got together, how they met, and everything. And it was so cute. I really loved reading about this couple, because in The Wrath and the Dawn, they talk about them being together, and I really wanted to know how they got together, because they don't really explain it or say really anything about them, because the whole story's focused on Sherazad and Khaled. So I really loved reading this novella, and it was just so cute. This is definitely my favorite of the novellas. The next book I read, I actually did not read in April, but because I read most of the Wrath and the Dawn novellas in April, and also the Wrath and the Dawn in April, I thought I'd mention this book, and that was The Mirror in the Maze. So this is the last novella of the Wrath and the Dawn series. I can't say what this is about because it also spoils something, a really big thing that happens in the Wrath and the Dawn. This is a really big thing that happens at the end of the Wrath and the Dawn, and this novella is basically Khaled's reaction to it through his point of view. And I really loved this novella. I loved seeing Khaled's point of view again, because I love him. He's just amazing. And I also really loved his banter with some of the side characters, and Renee's just writing style just comes back, and how beautiful it is. I love Renee. After reading, like, this whole month has just been like a Renee month, and it's been amazing. After meeting her and just reading how amazing her books are, I seriously will read anything she writes, and I will just buy everything. I love her. She's such an amazing author, and I recommend her to everybody. So that's all for this wrap up. I think I did pretty well. I mean, I was so busy. April was insane for me, so I'm pretty happy with all the books I read. So I hope you enjoyed. Comment below what your favorite book was that you read in April. Au revoir!